On December 7th, 43 BC, Roman statesman Cicero was assassinated by soldiers under the command of his political rival Mark Antony. He was 63 years old. Cicero was the leader of the opposition faction which opposed Mark Antony and his Caesareans' rise to power in the Roman Republic. He attacked him through a series of 14 speeches called the Philippics, which were inspired by Demosthenes criticizing King Philip II of Macedon's expansion into Athens back in 354 BC. In 44 BC, Cicero wrote in the Philippics that he felt Mark Antony and his supporters were a threat to the Roman Republic, just like his buddy Julius Caesar, who blatantly violated the Roman constitution, paving a way for a return to a tyrannical form of government. The 14 speeches in the Philippics eventually made Cicero an enemy of the Republic. During the power struggle after the assassination of Julius Caesar, Cicero became a popular figure amongst the Roman population. He supported the assassination privately, and in the Roman Senate, he broke the deadlock between the assassin supporters and the Caesarean faction by agreeing to Caesar's appointees in exchange for amnesty for all those involved in the assassination plot. Both sides settled into an uneasy truce which would last for a little more than a year. During this time, Cicero was named first man of the Senate, the first common man to do so, and managed to rally the senators to oppose Mark Antony. Cicero also supported the young Octavian, Caesar's heir apparent. Cicero's power as the head of the Senate ended on November 27th, 43 BC, when the Second Triumvirate was formed by Mark Antony, Octavian, and Lepidus. They went after the political enemy soon after. Cicero and his supporters were declared enemies of the state and slated for extermination. Cicero's popularity with the people made it hard for the supporters of the Second Triumvirate to hunt him down. After managing to evade the authorities for over a week, his assassins spotted him leaving his home in Formia with his entourage and heading towards the port. According to those in the know, he was planning on boarding a ship that was heading out to the Aegean Sea. On December 7th, 43 BC, Cicero was assassinated by a tribune and a centurion who approached his litter. Cicero didn't even put up a struggle and reportedly told his assassins, "I go no further. Approach, veteran soldier, and, if you can, at least do so properly, sever this neck." Herennius, the centurion, performed the task of removing his head. Mark Antony ordered his assassins to remove his hands as well, because they wrote the Philippics, which he believed started this whole bloody affair. Cicero's head and hands were brought to Mark Antony's wife, Fulvia. She inspected his head, pulled out his tongue, and repeatedly stabbed it with her hairpin in a final act of vengeance. Cicero's head and hands were later put on display in the rostra, a platform located near the Roman Forum in the city of Rome.